Hey, hope you're well. Lukas here, and in today's episode of Mindset Mondays for Musicians, I want to cover the concept of the two most important resources you have, and that is time and money. So at the end, you might be able to decide which one is more important to you when it comes down to getting your skills where you always wanted to. And again, these are just one-take videos with no edits, just pure value from me to you. So if you're able to just sit down and chill with me for the next 5 minutes without getting bored, as there are no crazy edits flying around, then I'm going to do everything I can so you can leave with a brand new perspective when it comes down to your most important resources. And let's kick things off with a question. What do you think is more valuable, time or money? You might be inclined to say money, right? After all, we live in a world where a lot of emphasis is placed on earning and spending. But here's the twist. While you always can make more money, the time you have is finite. Once a minute, an hour, or a day is gone, it's gone forever. That's why I believe time is actually our most valuable resource, especially when it comes to mastering our craft. Now, don't get me wrong, investing money in your music education, be it through courses, gear or lessons, is essential. But how you spend your time, that's what truly makes the difference. Think about it, you could have all of the gear in the world, the best guitar, the best recording equipment, but if you're not dedicating time to practice, to understand music theory, to compose, are you really going to improve? I'm sure you know the answer to that. So that brings us to the concept of time management and prioritization. It's not about having time, it's about making time. If you say you don't have time to practice, what you really are saying, it's not a priority for you. And that's fine, but just be honest with yourself. Are you really allocating your time according to your goals? Remember, practice doesn't make perfect, but focused practice makes perfect. It's about quality over quantity. Practicing mindfully for 30 minutes a day can be more productive than aimless noodling for hours on end. So how do we balance this? First, take a good look at your daily routine. Identify time slots that you could better utilize for your music. Maybe it's waking up a bit earlier or using the time you would otherwise spend on social media. Even when I'm traveling, I wake up 6 a.m. to practice the guitar first thing in the morning. Next, consider your financial investments. Are you buying gear because it genuinely adds value to your practice, or is it just the gear acquisition syndrome? Sometimes investing in a course or a book that improves your understanding of music theory or technique is far more beneficial than the latest gadget. Because we live in a world where we have access to an unlimited amount of information across the internet. But unfortunately, we have a limited bandwidth to consume it all. So instead of wasting your time by just jumping from one video to another and potentially getting burnt out, it's important to have something in place that guarantees to get your skills where you always wanted them to be. And that was exactly the reason why I started Morning Guitar Course 4 years ago. To provide intermediate guitar players with a clear structure that removes all of the thinking of what to practice next. So they can just focus on improving their playing in a measurable, step-by-step way towards that advanced level. So in conclusion, time and money are both critical to your growth as a musician, but how you use them can make all of the difference. Time once spent is gone forever, so make it count. And when it comes to money, invest wisely in resources that will truly enhance your skills and understanding of music. So, what's your take on this? Have you found a balance between investing your time and money in your musical journey? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below as I read them all. And if you're struggling with time management or deciding where to put your resources, then let me know and maybe we can tackle that in the next episode. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. I hope I've delivered on my promise and you're now leaving with a bit of different perspective. And remember, it's not about having resources. It's about being resourceful with what you already have. So keep practicing, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next episode of Mindset Mondays for Musicians. Ciao for now.